Dear students, now I am presenting the final part of this peritoneum. It's not many slides, but this is a conceptual part and it's really related for understanding the spread of the abdominal infection. So now, first of all, let's quick review the part of the large intestine and let's label them fast. So large intestine, we know that these are the costal margins. And what is that area? What is this area? That you are looking at the ascending colon. That is my transverse colon, nothing new for you. That's my descending colon. And this is my sigmoid colon. I don't think there is any problem. And this is my rectum, which becomes anal canal. Are we good? Now, that is important. What is this pink area? That is the infracolic compartment. And I cross this is my target. So this is my infracolic compartment. Jejunum lives here, upper left, and the remaining three are for the ileum. Now, this concept is really important and you need to understand what are these paracolic gutters. So now, this is my posterior abdominal wall, and for example, you are looking at ascending colon or descending colon. Remember, both of these structures are retroperitoneal structure, means they are covered from the front and from the sides by peritoneum, but their posterior wall is in direct contact with the posterior abdominal wall. So now this is my ascending or descending colon, and look at it, the parietal peritoneum, which covers all across. So now where are my paracolic gutters? This is my parietal peritoneum. So look at these two arrows. They are indicating the site for the paracolic gutters. They can be found across ascending or descending colon. Now, this image, I don't think anybody don't understand what I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you the large intestine. Now, can you see lateral to my ascending colon, this area, this is which side? So we call it right lateral paracolic gutter, and I'm indicating it with point A. Right lateral paracolic gutter. We all know what is paracolic gutter. So this point A. So now if somebody has a rupture laterally in the ascending colon, what can happen? The content of this large intestine will get out, and if this person is standing, they will go down, and if this person is lying down in supine position, they will go up. Is that true? So let's see what happens here. We have liver here. Do we agree to that? Then we have stomach, duodenum, gallbladder. This is where the kidney is. Guys, between my kidney and my liver, a very important area. This right kidney and the liver, a very important area. This is my cecum, ascending colon, terminal ileum, duodenojejunal flexure, appendix. Now, if person is standing, this material will be going downwards. If it's a female, towards the pouch of Douglas. If it's a male, where? In the rectouterine pouch. So it can come down into the pelvic cavity. Simple words. So free access to the pelvic cavity. No doubt about that. This infection can go up if the person is lying supine. So if this person is lying, the first, it will go upwards. And if the person is standing, it will go downwards. And look at it. It passes between my liver and the kidney. Right kidney and the right lobe of the liver. That is a real significant point that I was saying before even. So I'm indicating with this green arrow, green circle. So this green circle is indicative of what? Hepatorenal pouch or Morrison's pouch. This area is called hepatorenal pouch or Morrison pouch. It has real clinical significance. If someone has rupture lateral side of ascending colon due to any reason, due to a gunshot injury, due to a trauma, due to some other perforation. So if person is lying supine, this infection can go into where, if the person is lying supine, into this Morrison pouch or hepatorenal pouch. And if this person is standing, it will go into the pelvic cavity. And what are the areas in pelvic cavity? If it's a female, pouch of Douglas. If it's a male, we can say rectovesical pouch. Are we clear about that? Good. So now, it doesn't end here. If there's a prolong, immediately it can go to the, first it will reach where? To the hepatorenal pouch. And then from there we know it. There's an opening into the lesser sac, omental bursa. It passed through this epiploic foramina. This is my lesser omentum. Lesser omentum, or now you can see it's going backwards. The space behind my liver. So infection spread through epiploic foramina to omental bursa, superior recess of the lesser sac. Then it goes to the diaphragm. It cannot go above the diaphragm, but it through the diffusion, it can, via the lymphatics, it reaches to the thoracic cavity. It goes to the covering of the lungs, same like peritoneum, but we call it pleura. And then it causes pleural effusion, empyema, pus formation, and it leads to abscess formation. So the infection, if the patient is lying supine, so in other words, if somebody has perforated his ascending colon laterally, person is supine, because if somebody has serious injury, do you think he will be walking? Never. So first it will reach where? Morrison pouch, and from Morrison pouch it may enter into what? Into the, through the epiploic foramina into the lesser sac. And lesser sac, it may go up, passes through this diaphragm, through the lymphatics, and it may cause effusion, pleural effusion, empyema. Empyema means pus in the pleural cavity, and the abscess formation. Are we clear? So this is happening on the right lateral paracolic gutter. And if this person is standing, it will all go to the pelvic cavity. Are we clear? Previously I was talking about if someone has perforation in the posterior wall of the stomach, it will go to the lesser omentum or omental bursa. That's a different story. But here the infection is in the paracolic gutter. That was not paracolic gutter. You need to be very clear about these concepts. And this is the main key slide of all of the peritoneum. We learn peritoneum, and this is the application slide, and that determines how the infections are spreading. So this is the mother slide. Now point B. This was my right lateral paracolic gutter. This B should be what? Is it lateral or medial? Perfect, it's medial. So right medial paracolic gutter. Now what happens here? Infection can go up, infection can go down. Why is not going further up? Because we have transverse mesocolon. That will not allow the infection to go upwards. And can it come to the pelvic cavity? Let's see. No. There I have the mesentery proper, from where I have the origin of the mesentery of my jejunum and ileum. So this infection will stay only in this location. If we have injury medial, on the medial wall of my ascending colon, it can be localized in this area. This is root of the mesentery or mesentery proper. Now point C. What is point C? It is left side, yes. It is lateral or medial? Medial. So can I say left medial paracolic gutter? So infection can go up. What about down? Yes, it will go down. No problem. Now we are left only with one paracolic gutter. So we have 4 paracolic gutters. We have done A, B, C, and now we are doing the left one, D. Is it left? Yes. Lateral or medial? Lateral. Paracolic gutter? Yes. So can I call it left lateral paracolic gutter? So now if we have rupture here, can it go up like that? Really? Let's think. It can go down, no problem. What about going up? It will not. Somebody is there who cannot allow it. And this somebody is my phrenicocholic ligament. A ligament, the word phrenic we use for the diaphragm. From the phrenic to the colon. Phrenicocholic ligament. So, to cut short the story, infection from right lateral paracolic gutter can go up and can go down. First, it reaches to the Morrison pouch or hepatorenal pouch, the space between the liver and the kidney. Then passes through the epiploic foramen, enters the lesser omentum, goes behind the liver, and then through diffusion, through lymphatics, it may reach to the lungs, not lungs, to the pleura, and causes empyema, infusion, abscess formation. And below it goes, called pelvic inflammatory disease. Right medial paracolic gutter, it can localize in this area because above it's closed and here it's closed, so it can localize here. Coming on the left side, medially it can go up, but transverse mesocolon will not allow to go further up, but it can go down to the pelvic cavity. And here, left lateral paracolic gutter, it cannot go superiorly, it can go inferiorly. So only one channel laterally on the right side through hepatorenal pouch, it can go upwards. So if somebody has infection, it will not be able to reach there. Are we clear? So we need to understand these concepts of paracolic gutter and how the infective material fluid which erupt from these after these perforation of the large intestine can travel in different direction, and that really play a vital role in understanding of this concept. Guys, this concept is really important, and you need to spend good time on that. And that's one of the key slide. Like I spent, this is my fourth session. I spent remaining session just for this single slide. So if you allow me to say it, it's Zubda. Yes, it is Zubda. I hope we are clear. So the spleen is there, it's okay, we know it. Thank you very much. And with this, I have completed the peritoneum. Alhamdulillah.